Just thinking about normal distribution shape, your z value is when the mean is 0 and the standard deviation is 1. So the shape always takes that thing. Okay. Now, if I move my mean, so if I decide to have a mean of 8, or close to 8, a standard deviation of 1, what does that mean? Within 3 standard deviations, you're going to have all the data, basically. So if we take 8 and we take away 3, we get 5, and if we got 8 plus 3, we get 11. So you can see the 5 and the 11 there. If I change my standard deviation, see how, because the area under has to stay the same, the distribution becomes flatter and more spread out as the standard deviation becomes bigger. So here we've got a standard deviation of 2.5. Since my mental maths is a bit rusty, if it was ever any good, I'm going to make myself a nice and easy number by making it 10. Right? So if I've got a mean of 10, then 3 lots of that standard deviation, 7.5. So it's going to be between 2.5 and 17.5. It's going to be like all of the data, basically. Might be an occasional one that isn't. Okay, depending on the number of bits of data. So if I change my standard deviation, the shape's changing, so that's really consistent data. You go like that, then they're all the same. Okay, make sense? When I change the mean, the distribution's moving up and down the scale. So for example, if I have a mean of somewhere around 5 and a standard deviation of 2, it's going to look like that. What you have to watch, of course, in real life, it may mean that things go off the edge and this becomes rubbish. Okay, so remember you are using a mathematical model that doesn't necessarily work. Well, it won't ever work 100%. It's only an approximation, a way of looking at the data. Okay, so standard deviation, changing the spread, and mean is the central tendency. Cool? Help anybody? One person?